Hey, my name's Jordan. I'm glad you guys are considering me for your open UI and UX developer and designer position over at Marketing Essentials. This is the video stage portion of the interview questions, so I'm going to jump right into them. They are on the monitor behind me, so I'm just going to read them off that and give you guys some answers. So, give an example of how I apply trust, innovation, and quality to my current responsibilities. So, all right. So what I do in my current position is I'm kind of given a lot of trust and expectation, and um, I've been brought in to kind of frontier the area of automated regression testing for company applications and software. And so what that kind of entails is thinking of kind of like every single possibility, being very analytical about situations that might arise, like if in our application data is entered on a rainy Tuesday in a specific plant somewhere, that kind of stuff. So I got to be very analytical with what I do and build tests that can just kind of, we can pull up and run in any situation because right now they do kind of like a whole entire code freeze for weeks at a time, and we lose a lot of productivity. A lot of time we could be using to develop new features or fix old bugs in our software. So having automated regression testing that can just be run to test every feature they've developed so far in like one big batch is very important. And so I'm given a lot of trust and a lot of operational freedom in what I do, as I'm kind of the person who's just figuring it all out, as they kind of don't have any time to work on that right now themselves. So that's kind of my responsibilities there. So I'm expected to deliver quality products that will check for errors in different situations and check for successes and where they shouldn't be or where they should be, most importantly. And we simulate user input of how our other employees are going to use the application to process their work and data and carry out their responsibilities with it. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of what I do. Second question is, if I were any animal, which animal would I be and why? So, as much as I like foxes and would love to be a fox if I got an option at it, I'm gonna have to say I'd probably be a crow, mainly because they're characterized by their excellent problem-solving abilities. They're very analytical creatures, and they're really good at adapting to new situations and challenges that come their way. So I think that kind of fits my personality well. And plus, I like to travel, so kind of birds and travel go together. So I think that fits. So conveying what do you need to make your onboarding experience productive and positive so you can be successful in the role. All right, so I've never worked in a remote position before, so this is kind of new for me. So I might have a lot of questions, and I guess I would appreciate knowing, I can't just kind of like knock on my office neighbor's door and ask a question here. So I guess how would I go about asking questions, and who should I report to? That'd be nice to kind of know, like kind of right off the bat, and yeah, that'd just be a little helpful. And how you guys usually share data information, work on projects, collaborate, do you guys store your projects on GitHub or some other kind of repository, and having access to all those important like repositories and storage areas, and anything I'll need to work with is important to me to be able to function at my job efficiently and get work done. I'd appreciate having clear expectations of what's expected of me and my performance, and some feedback as I go along. So, kind of like an agenda for my first week, weeks, months, to a year, and progress checkups and feedback for my first week, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and where I'm going and how you guys feel about my work is really important to me, because I like to know that I'm doing a good job so that I know that I'm going in the right direction for how you want me to represent your company. And while I am experienced in what I do, going back to who I can ask questions to, because I'm sure I'll have a bunch of questions just about, while I'm adapting to the workplace, like a mentor, anybody I can go to for questions around the workplace, or if I encounter a specific problem, somebody who's more senior than me, that in case I haven't experienced an issue that I'm having, I can go get some help from. If you guys offered that, it'd be extremely helpful, because my current position, it was something new that I experienced at my current position when I came on board there, and I found that to be extremely helpful for me. So yeah, just kind of like a timeline for what's expected of me, my responsibilities, and just knowing what to expect and who to ask questions to, and having the tools I need to carry out my functions in my position. That's about as much as I can ask for, I believe. So next question is, what's my future look like for the next 5 years? Well, that's a difficult question. It's always hard to say. Right now, I'm only 23 years old. I'm going on 24 here in the next month. And I like to think that the fun's kind of in the mystery. And so while it's nice to kind of have a plan all the time, it's a little reassuring. But I like to kind of explore the opportunities as they present themselves. And I mean, recently I've accomplished some major goals in my life in the past year or two. I bought my first house, which is great. It's kind of set up my home office here. I'm still moving in, so not got a whole lot in here, and the lighting's not too great, so hope that's not too much of an issue for you guys watching the video. But I hope in the next few years that I'd like to spend my time working in a career path that I enjoy, working towards fulfilling my career goal of becoming a full stack developer, or that's kind of what I'm going for here. And I think that starting on UI and UX and front end is a really good option, a really good path to take to get there. And really, I just want to kind of explore, in my free time, I like to travel, see new places, and do hobbies, like partake in my hobbies I have of just being able to, just take opportunities as they come and explore the world. So that's kind of what the next 5 years looks like for me, hopefully. Kind of hard to tell. So the next question is, explain why you feel you're the best candidate for this position. All right, so I believe I am an excellent candidate for this position because I'm an experienced developer. I've worked with WordPress SEO before, worked with SEO teams at my last web development position, and I like to take my passion with me wherever I go. So I've been into technology, IT, and just web development specifically since primary school. It's kind of been my passion. I love coding. I love seeing projects come together and just writing code seeing it come to life on screen, and then carrying it out to, nothing makes me happier than seeing, coworkers, colleagues, my supervisors, and most importantly, the client happy with their work. And when it comes to passion, I don't cut corners. I just double down and go all out. So I'm not gonna give you a lazy answer or result because I don't feel like doing the most effective method. I'm gonna go and figure out the most intricate, detailed, the best solution for the customer and for our company. So I'm not gonna just cut corners. I refuse to do that. I'm only gonna give you the best of my work, and I'm only gonna improve from here. So yeah. I guess that's been my video interview. I appreciate you guys taking the time to consider me for your open position here, and I look forward to meeting you all in person, more than just through this screen. Yeah, well, this video is a little quicker than I thought, but I hope to see you back from you guys soon. Thanks.